Just to get to Spooky Canyon, we've hiked a difficult 1.5 miles. A half-mile to the dry riverbed through desert heat, a half-mile through Peekaboo Canyon, which wasn't easy going, and another half-mile across the desert to reach the canyon entrance. This is the halfway mark of our hike. We've got a half-mile through Spooky, another half-mile through the dry riverbed, and then another half-mile up to the trailhead in our car.
Okay, so now we're in the shade again, and it has dropped about 30 degrees.
Oh, look at this one. Ah, sweat.
It's nice and cool in here.
Ah.
After 15 minutes, we reach a point where it looks impassable. The only path looks to be over this rock, except it's a 20-foot drop, which you can't see. The kids discover the path isn't over the rock, but under it. Meanwhile, Vicky gets her foot so stuck she has to pull it out of her shoe. I thought it would just slip out, but her shoe was seriously lodged in there. So the kids make it through first, and then it's my turn.
Is this how you did it?
I jumped.
Okay, look out.
Oh boy, I would. Your Achilles.
No, I'm good.
Are you okay?
No, we gotta go. Yeah, you can. Just breathe.
10 minutes later, it gets worse.
Yeah, we're coming. Daddy's coming. I can't even express how insanely crazy this
I
is
see
and
it.
narrow.
By the way, there are daddy long legs everywhere crawling on the wall.
Yeah. Are you out yet, Arlie?
No. I'm close.
Here, look here. Can I
It
see?
gets wider though.
And for the record, I never saw any spiders, so maybe Arlie just ran them off.
Whose idea was this anyway?
And it just keeps going. And these walls are sandstone. It's like squeezing through walls made out of 110 grit sandpaper. You're gonna hear two things. First is Arlie upset that these walls were enough to scratch her watch. The second, you'll hear our clothes and backpacks rubbing against the walls. It felt like they were grabbing you.
Well, I guess this spark was from hiking 3 miles into a squat balloon. And I'm so small that my watch got scratched.
Arlen, I think you need to take your backpack off and carry it.
Can you hand me this?
Uh-huh.
This is stupid.
Oh, I can't video because I need I'm gonna put this on I have to go sideways. I don't think that's gonna work, but oh my gosh. This is when you need a GoPro, except it's got to be really short. Oh my gosh. Wait for me. Oh, I can't get through. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, my chest. Where's my family?
I did it. Can I have my sunglasses? Just don't ever ask me to do it again. I thought we were out. Wow. I might have to have one self-car. Are you out?
Which way do we go?
Where are you at? Well, you need a rest? He's happy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Luz!
thank you, Jesus.
Luz! Gracias, Jesús, para Luz!
Wow. Like I said, I never thought I'd be so happy to see the desert again.
Except you're happier now than before, huh?
Yep.
And that's a lizard.
Lots. Oh. Wow.
Okay. Follow the cairns to the right.
Cairns are the piles of rocks we've been following when we're not in a canyon. Except this time there are no cairns. Nothing to guide us. We're hot, we're tired, we've got another mile to hike, and would rather not get lost and die out here. But there are no cairns. And all I remember is we're supposed to go right. So we go right. Then Arlie starts to act a little bit delirious, and we start to worry. After 30 minutes, we see the opening to Peekaboo Canyon and know we're on the right track. To make matters worse, I figured by this time we would be done and back in town, because I had a 2 o'clock call for a second job interview. Instead, it's now 1:30, and we are out here, a half mile from the car. From this point on, we have no pictures, so I'll use my others in reverse. I make it to the car at 1:55, and remarkably, it is almost the only spot of the whole trip where we've had cell service. So I turn the car and the AC on and interview, with the family sitting there in silence for the next 35 minutes. As we drove away from the trailhead, we decided Levi fared so well because he drank so much, but that had other consequences.
Levi this is literally, is this the third time? On this 25-mile drive after hiking the canyon, this is the third time we've stopped so he could go pee. He drank mass quantities, but it made him healthy.
Look at what the sandstone did to my favorite pants. Back in Escalante, we had a nice meaty meal, and that job I interviewed for, I got it.